what you say, and you say everything is gonna be okay, 'cause
Hey guys, my name's Danielle. I'm a college student. I'm a senior at the University of South Florida in Tampa. Today I'm going to be discussing 5 reasons why I think children should learn 2 languages before the age of 10. So bilingualism is having learned or learning 2 languages, being fluent in 2 languages. Whether that be simultaneously, meaning you learn the 2 languages at the same time, like from birth, or sequentially, meaning you develop a language, learn a language, and then you learn a second one after you have a firm foundation in the first one. In this video I'm discussing 5 reasons why a child should acquire 2 languages, and the reason that being that there are so many benefits to learning more than one language. Now, a lot of people want to argue, what? I don't want to teach my child 2 languages, that just impairs him in both of them. And that could not be further from the truth. Children's brains before the age of 10 have a lot more plasticity than adults' brains do, meaning they can acquire more information. Children can actually learn a second language as easy as they learned the first one or as easy as they learned how to walk. Now that we have a little background information, let's get into 5 reasons why children should learn a second language before the age of 10. First off, knowing more than one language improves your problem-solving skills. People can solve puzzles faster when they speak 2 languages, which shows that the command center in the brain is benefited. The command centers for language in the brain are Wernicke's area and Broca's area. Some problem-solving skills include creative thinking, finding solutions, active listening, team building, decision-making, and communication. Along with problem-solving, people are also shown to have good results for multitasking and getting things done quicker and more efficiently than those that don't speak 2 languages. A second benefit of children learning more than one language is that being bilingual improves your standardized testing scores. Standardized tests are tests that are administered and scored in a consistent or standard manner. These tests are extremely popular because it allows graders to see a constant. Some of the most important tests that you will take are standardized, like the SAT and ACT in high school and the GRE in college. Bilingual kids scored significantly higher on things like reading, writing, and math tests compared to their non-bilingual counterparts. Another benefit to children learning more than one language is that it leads to better concentration in adulthood. When taking an attention test, the adults that were fluent in more than one language responded faster, and their answers are more accurate and correct than those that didn't know a second language. Being able to focus and pay attention helps you to get things done instead of bouncing around from task to task or doing one thing, forgetting about it, and coming back to it later. A fourth reason that children should be taught another language is because it can delay Alzheimer's up to 4 years. Alzheimer's is a progressive disease that destroys memory and other important mental functions, and it's very prevalent in older adults. 1 out of every 10 adults over the age of 65 have Alzheimer's. That's 10% of the population. While bilingualism doesn't eliminate the risk of Alzheimer's, it definitely delays the effects. This helps you to live a longer and healthier life and stay in control, instead of having your memories taken away and your freedoms. The 5th and last reason I think that children should learn a second language before the age of 10 is because it improves your ability to get a job in adulthood. Businesses are more likely to call you back and hire you if you put in your application that you're fluent in more than one language. To be able to reach the widest variety of customers, places need to have employees that speak more than one language. Most companies are even willing to pay their employees more if they are bilingual. Interpreters and translators alone make over $50,000 a year, so being asked to translate by a company will increase your salary. If money isn't enough of an incentive, then I don't know what is. To recap, children's brains are very flexible, which is why I think they need to be forced to learn a second language before the age of 10. This would not only improve their own life, but also the lives of others surrounding them. I think that primary schools and elementary schools around the world should be given the curriculum to teach children more than one language. In the area that I grew up, I wasn't even introduced a second language until I was in high school. I went through almost 10 years of schooling before I even got the chance to learn another language. In the area that I grew up, Spanish would definitely be the most useful language. Almost 26% of Florida's population is Hispanic and speaks Spanish. Now, I'm not saying that we need to force students to learn Spanish everywhere around the world. In fact, some countries don't even have Spanish speakers. I think that the language taught should be the second most prevalent in the society around them. While I only listed 5 benefits to learning a second language, there are so many more reasons that it's good for you. From things like developing a stronger sense of your cultural identity and your self-worth, to things like recovering quicker from strokes and improved brain power. This is why so many TV shows for children focus on more than one language. Take Dora, for example, or Go Diego Go. Spanish is incorporated into these TV shows as a fun way to learn. And for those adults that are listening to this, it is not too late to try to learn a language. In fact, adults learn vocabulary way better than children. I hope this video made you realize why learning a second language is so important, and I hope it encourages you to do the same. Thank you so much for listening. Have a nice day.